I went on this journey and I lost my boat. Not only that, but I revealed that Q and Tiff, when I asked, like, are they working together? I said, like, yes. And then I also said, like, you know, Kenzie is a good game player.
Tiff, did you ask Banu what his motive was in giving away this information?
Yes. I don't know if I got an actual answer, but it seemed like he didn't understand that by revealing that information, he was putting a target on all three of us. Like, I just don't think he understood in that moment that he was getting played.
So, Banu, is it that you want to play that way, or is part of it figuring out how to play Survivor, and you're still figuring it out?
Jeff, the first 6 days has been, like, I'm not clicking, like how to play the game. 6th day, the moment it clicked, and then I spilled the beans to my tribe mates. So when I'm trying to get the game took over, and I dug my grave so deep, I couldn't come out of it.
So I'm getting a sense that you're already nodding. You finished. What was I gonna say?
That Banu is going home tonight.
Is that what's happening?
Yes.
I told Banu straight up, I'm writing your name down.
Yeah.
I have to write his name.
And Banu, you don't have a vote, which means you can't play the shot in the dark. It requires a vote to sacrifice. And this would then make me think that you've all talked about idols and you don't have one.
I've searched 9 days, Jeff, for an idol, and I've done everything, but I don't have anything. I don't have a vote. I don't have an idol. I don't have alliances. I screwed up this game big time.
Well, it's rare when this happens, but I find it intoxicating because there's no deception happening. You're not trying to blindside somebody. You've all been honest with Banu. Honest, the word of Banu's whole time out here, honesty. So Banu, what is your Survivor journey? What has it been?
Jeff, the reason why I'm on this show is because I want to share my story. I told them that I had a very good life, but that's a lie. I was born into poverty to a teenage mother and was abandoned by my maternal father when I was 3 months old.
And where were you?
I was in India. After a few years, my mom got married, moved to a different city, and I was living with my grandparents.
And can you describe a little bit what poverty is like in India for you?
So the poverty is just like the camp. That was my house in India.
Literally like a thatched roof.
A thatched roof, yes. And that's how I grew up. I grew up literally on streets. But I learned to be honest and help each other, and that's how we've all survived. I put in a lot of effort, and I'm the first one in my entire family to graduate from high school, first one to have a graduate degree, first one to actually move to United States, and I also found my partner. So all these things. So the reason why I wanted to be on Survivor is because there's so many Banus still out there, still living in poverty. So all the Banus out there, listen, there is always hope, and you can move mountains. And if I can come from that place, a lot of people can also do it. But unfortunately, this is how it's ending. So it's on me. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thank you, Tribe.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
You know, Banu, I want you to understand, brother, you've done a great job with the man you've become today. And the man that you were in our tribe showed us that, man, we could count on you for a lot of things.
You know, Banu, one time you said to me, I am your guru, which I took as a compliment.
Yes, sir.
But also, remind yourself, you're your own guru. What you've done with your life is remarkable. And I say this all the time. The game of Survivor is about the adventure, putting yourself in this environment to see what you're capable of. And that's what you've been doing.
You won my heart, Banu. All of our hearts.
Seriously.
Thank you for sharing it tonight.
All right, Banu, when you're ready. Banu, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go.
Thanks for dinner.
Love you, Banu.
Love you, man.